All right, today guys on the Copper Catcher, we're going to get into this little box right here. I'm gonna mess around with some transformers because I just finished my press and I really want to see what it can do. So we're gonna cut some transformers and push them out and see what happens. Let me get you on my head and we'll get started. All right guys, I just cut one in half, cut the end off of it, which worked really good. So let's just cut a couple more of these and see what we can do over there in the press with them. I'm trying a new technique that one of the guys suggested I do online, and it actually, so far, I've done a couple of them that way and it's actually worked out pretty good. So I'm gonna try some other stuff. Right now it's just a work in progress, but we will get there eventually. I'm gonna make one of these my bolt cutter. I like this guard, but I hate this guard, guys. See how that does. Now I did cut right through the other bolts on that other one, but this one is too wide. I need one side at least, so I gotta cut these bolts off. Which these would have come right off, but I'm lazy. I don't feel like digging for anything else. There we go. Now, the way one of the guys was talking, I should be able to take these, which I did already, so I know it works. Take my sharpened one, which I need to sharpen again better, and I get just right here, like 1 or 2 sheets in, just like that. Cut down the one side because this one's a little bit big. Cut down the other side. And I'll pick all this up once I get them cut. And that one cut okay on the one side, but didn't cut okay on the other. Now whack here. That one cut good. cut all right. I'd say it's definitely faster. Definitely faster. For sure. I don't know if it's easier, but it's definitely faster. Plastic out of there. Now, I just did these just to try my new press over here. We're gonna see what kind of machine I built here for sure. Stretch that one. That one might be a pain. We'll find out. But definitely doing it in a lot less, more steps. A lot less steps. There we go. Throw that in there. Now, get my magnet. Pick up all these. Without trying to throw all my copper everywhere. And I tell you, I got some other stuff outside that I may end up building a table to do this so I don't have to bend down. But there, now we got a couple samples to work with. Go over here to my new machine. And I got some ideas too for this over here, guys. It's definitely not only thing it's going to do. It's going to do a lot more than just this. I'll take this and set this down in there. Well, we're going to have to bend the tabs on this one. Okay, so I need to remember that. I need to bend the tabs over on the ones that are welded at the bottom. But there we go. Now, need a pusher. One that'll fit in there. That'll fit in there. This thing's really fast, guys. See, I want to build. I figured that would push that right out of there. Might have to go to cut something like this off to where it's got a smaller hole, smaller start. There it goes. What I'm eventually gonna do, oh, this is a super tough one, that's why. This is one of them that got that silicone in them. I didn't even realize it. That's putting some pressure on it. We're moving it. This probably wasn't the best one to start with. We might have to do this one the other way. Well, let me try some of these other ones. See how they work. Let me grind that a little bit. Get that screwed up end off there. Oh, look at that. Pushed it right out of there. I get these seals fixed on this thing. Get it to quit leaking air. There we go, in the box. Done. That was easy. Here's one that was pretty tough I did the other day. Let's see how it goes. It's got some goofy brackets on the bottom of it, but I don't think it matters. Nope, it don't matter. It shoved it right through there. Shove that bottom one right out there. Well, goofy brackets are coming off there. Got stuck though. And do a little. I get a groove down though. Get it going. That side's just a little bit too big. A little bit too big, guys. So we'll just take her down a little bit. I probably have other ones over there. I probably have other ones over there that would work perfect for this, but I kind of like this one. Look at that, nice and gentle. That worked pretty good. I don't know where my other pick went. I need to keep a pick over here, it looks like. Here we go. Couple stragglers. Gotta get them all. And that's a whole transformer thick, too. Here's a little bigger one. And it's got a damn bracket on it. There we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a bunch of these nuts. These nuts right here, and then I'll weld on some flat bar stock to push these out. You know, this wide by that thick, like 3/8, which I probably could do right now. But that's the only nut I have, so I don't want to screw it up right now. So that's why I'm doing it like this. And like I say, I still got to modify these. I'm going to weld angle on underneath them. Woo! Definitely got enough power to do these. And that jammed her in there. I need to turn the air pressure down, I think. Bring that over here. But like I say, guys, I'm going to weld different. I'm going to make a bunch of different inserts. All I need is that nut on the bottom of this, right here, this nut. And I can weld on whatever I want. And when I run it up, it'll bottom out on the shaft. It'll bottom out up here on this, so that I can, when I bottom it out, I can weld that on there in rotation where it's at, so it'll always come back to the same spot. Or I could put a lock nut on above it and just lock nut it. I could do that too. But I think a piece of angle, you know, a piece of straight bar stock that's 3/8 wide by 1 inch long will push these right out with no problem. I've got some 3/8 plate down there. I just need to square it up and get it to work, but this is working pretty good. It ain't taking a whole lot of effort. This one here was not the right one to start on, because this one has that glue inside of it. So with that being said, let's just go this route with this one. Get the wedge out. And there it goes. Now we can push it out of there. Guarantee it. And I will get smoother with this thing. It's got some leaks in it, and the seal's up in there, so that's why it keeps traveling when it shouldn't be. But that's why they got rid of it. But the seal kit, I looked up, I already ordered the one for the end in here, but the seal actually that travels up and down in that probably needs rebuilt too. I don't know if I want to do that way. I'm going to do it over here. And I'm going to build a wedge like this. Actually, let's just try it. I got them brackets all screwed up on the bottom of this thing. could have broke them off there, but it's all right. And try to shove this down through there this way. Where are you at? And that went down through there, but it had a good start already from the air chisel. Now, let's blow it out of there. Let's just blow it out of there. This is not a good one to try it on. This was actually a really weird one. I could cut the other side off. Nah, no, we're gonna keep pushing on it until it comes out of there. I should have just cut these brackets off. We're gonna keep pushing on it. Just because I think it needs to come out of there this way. What else do we got in here? That's about the right size. It moved it. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it did move it. That one's just a little bit too big. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's flexing that whole plate. See how it creeps back up? It's not supposed to do that. Yeah, we'll get it out of there. We'll get it out of there. This one's got a bunch of goofy crap on it. Look at that. It's all glued in there. I can't believe that thing even moved it. I need a bigger wedge, but I don't have one. I do, I just gotta make it. Now, which one do I make it out of? Let's make it out of this. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's go make a wedge, guys. Okay guys, let me cut in here. I don't know if I got all the video. If I didn't, it is what it is, but you'll see me doing a few of them. I got pretty good at them at the end there. I was doing about one every 30 seconds. And for those E-shaped transformers, that's pretty good. I've got some other stuff I got to get dialed in, but for the most part, it's working really good. So, all right guys, that's going to be the end of that one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time.